Yesterday you and I talked. We spoke about the Wilder thing. You spoke as a boxing fan, as a trainer, and everything. Today, big news came out. Canelo himself is a free agent now. Opens up so many avenues, so many places that he could go. They're even talking about maybe the Caleb Plant fight could finally happen in December. Just your thoughts on that? Canelo becoming a free agent, actually opening up maybe possibilities with the Charlos, Spence, and so many other people.
I mean, Canelo is pioneering and trailblazing. He's doing what athletes in his position are supposed to do. They're supposed to push the envelope and cutting edge deals and stuff like that. So I'll just be curious to know if that Caleb Plant fight is going to happen. If it does, it's going to be a good fight, and that's good for Caleb Plant, who I'm a big fan of him and his team and his family.
Spence himself actually said that he would like to challenge Canelo at 160. As we know, Spence is fighting Danny Garcia next month in Texas.
Great fight.
Canelo does have a backing in Texas, has fought in Texas. Huge crowd with Austin Trout. Do you think maybe Canelo would show up to that? Obviously, he's a free agent now. He doesn't have to worry about people holding him back or anything.
I mean, any event that Canelo is in at this point is a big event. I hope the Caleb Plant gets the fight.
How do you see that going? Because Caleb himself has been he's one of the guys, he's very underrated. He has great skill. He knows his mechanics, very technical, very methodical in there, very thoughtful. So how do you see that fight going? Because we've actually seen Canelo have trouble with people who could box him.
I mean, Caleb, he fight like a brother, He got that flavor, I'm a big fan of Caleb and his family. So, it'll be an interesting fight. I mean, Canelo, like I said, Canelo has everything, and that makes for a good one. What weight are they gonna fight at?
168 more than likely.
168. So that's not the same belt that Charlo.
No, that's 160. That's 160. Yeah, because Canelo, if you remember, he did the 175 with Kovalev. He did the 168 with, I believe, Smith. And 160, he got it from Golovkin.
Well, hopefully after Caleb, then we'll see him and Charlo. I'm a big fan of boxing, and I've always wanted to see what him and Charlo would do as well.
And obviously, in boxing, we talk about generational fighters and everything, era fighters and all that. The last person to do something somewhat similar like this was Floyd, when he left Bob Arum in Top Rank, and then he basically ran his whole career after that. And we saw what he did at that point in time, got multi-$100 million deals with Showtime, multiple fights with Manny Pacquiao, the highest selling pay-per-view of all time, and then also the fight with Conor McGregor. Do you think that that this is somewhat of a Canelo pathway? Because obviously a lot of people say after the Floyd fight, he learned a lot from that fight. So do you feel like he's taking some steps?
Canelo is a mega star. I mean, like I said before, he's doing groundbreaking shit, and I'm looking forward to just seeing how it pans out and where he goes from here.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else